Hello everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and we are getting ready to go live. We are at Bomber Stadium. It is the Bomber Youth Football League. We got the Highland Rebels coming in to take on the Mountain Home Bombers. We got 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. This is the first of a quadruple header of coverage here at Bomber Stadium today, and we'll be starting off in about 2 or 3 minutes right here on TLSN. All right, guys, we are really close to kickoff here on our first game, 3rd grade football. It's Highland and the Mountain Home Bombers right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to have each and every one of you guys joining us today here on TLSN. So we're getting ready to get started right here.
Bombers will start with possession.
All right, here we go. Bombers going to start with possession here in this 3rd grade matchup. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. First of a quadruple header of coverage. This should be a fun game. This is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. I'm joined by the deal maker, Joey Shaw.
Right here on camera, so glad that you guys are joining us. Close up at the boys. Dave, we got another beautiful Saturday.
Yeah, beautiful Saturday. We got Bomber Sports Network giving us a shout-out. They said yay, so appreciate that. And also, Catherine Clark says, go Keaton Bozen. So keep those comments coming, guys. Remember, this is an interactive broadcast right here on TLSN. This is our this is going to be our 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th games. We're going to have 5 games by the time this week is done. Of course, Thursday night we were in Yellville for junior high action. And now we're getting to see the future Bombers. Mountain Home Bombers, big win last night, 51-14 over Siloam Springs. They go to 4-4 on the season. Other local teams, Yellville Summit, they ended up losing 48-40 to Atkins. So Yellville Summit now drops to 3-5 on the year. Now here we go, our first play of the game. Of course, 10-minute halves here.
David, we'll try to use the camera to help see the numbers on these fellas.
Here goes first play of the game. Handoff. Ball is on the ground, and it is recovered by Highland. Fumble on the first play of the game. And it's recovered by number 1. That's Ledger Woods for the Highland Rebels.
Play recovered by the Highland Rebels.
So looked like it was a open run. Looks like they were going to pick up a couple yards, but then the ball is on the ground. So here comes the Rebels now. They're going to get possession.
So we could say the defense has struck first on this third grade Bomber game.
Yeah, the defense for Highland, unfortunately, for the Bombers. As fans still filing in here to get to Bomber Stadium, it's going to be a fun day of football. Next week, too, we got a slobber knocker coming next week on TLSN as the Goblins are coming to town to take on the Bombers. It's going to be Harrison Mountain Home. Actually, I think they go by Harrison Hogs, if I remember right. But we'll just call it Harrison and Mountain Home next week. That's going to be a good one.
Good rivalry game.
And now it looks like number 1 Woods, he got the fumble, and he's playing quarterback. Gets the snap, quarterback keeper runs to the outside, gets a little bit of room, has a blocker in front. First down and more as he takes it down to almost the 10-yard line. So quarterback keeper for a first down, Highland.
The 12-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be ball down to the 12-yard line.
And I believe that was number 64, if I could see that number right, for Bombers to stop the play.
Yeah, Ethan Seimer with the tackle. And running again out of shotgun, it's Woods. He puts it in the air, has a man open, pass too high. So Highland already trying to go to the air here in their second play of the game. Pass just a little high off the fingertips. So going to make it now 2nd and 10. Ball on the 12. Of course, beautiful day for football. And there's going to be football action. A lot of football action happening here today. And then, of course, the Razorbacks got a big game at 11. We'll be giving updates on that as well. And here's a direct snap. Around the corner, in for the touchdown is number 7, Manning Sinclair, and the Rebels are on the board. They get the first score, so the Rebels jump up 6-0 right here on TLSN. And now we'll attempt the extra point conversion. Of course, third graders aren't going to kick extra points, so they're going to try a 2-point conversion from the 5-yard line. Of course, today this is the Gold Squad playing for Mountain Home. Blue Squad is on the road, I believe. There is 2 groups of teams here at Bomber Youth Football League. So they got Sinclair. He's in the backfield with Butler and Woods. Now it's a direct snap to Butler. Same play goes the other way, and the conversion is good for the Rebels. So the Rebels jump out here in the first quarter with a touchdown and 2-point conversion. And with 7:07 left here in the first quarter, it's Highland 8, the Bombers nothing right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, 8-0. The Rebels jumping out to the lead, in the lead. Second possession here for the Bombers. And it's a handoff.
See if we can see what number that was on the carry, Dave.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. I thought it was 44 at first, and then I looked down. I was like, there is no 44, but that's number 64.
Okay, on the play, 2nd and 10.
So Seimer with the carry gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
We're going to use the camera as much as we can, guys. It's hard to see these numbers from up top. So if you see us zooming in real, real far here, Dave, his eyes are going bad.
And remember, those people online that are watching online, hey, throw something in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for. You're cheering for the Rebels or the Bombers. Bombers go to the air pass. Incomplete for the Bombers. That was number 7, Baylor Swan, with the pass attempt. It had a good spiral on it. A lot of distance. Unfortunately, no receivers around it. So incomplete pass. Now it's going to make it 3rd down and 10 for the Bombers.
Dave, throwing the ball, running the ball is going to keep the defense on their toes as they won't know what's coming.
Well, I've already seen more throwing from these two teams than what we saw in our game Thursday night from the home team.
Oh, yeah, over in Yellville, yeah.
Yeah, already had multiple pass attempts, so these third graders really trying to remove the ball. That was a running battle. Now, Atkins was throwing the ball, but it was a running battle. Here's a quarterback keeper. It's Swan. Swan, though, he is surrounded by a swarm of Rebels. And it's going to be a loss of about 7 yards. Also today, got to give a shout-out. The reason, we wasn't on the air last week, Joey, we was supposed to be broadcasting last week, but they just redid the track here at Bomber Stadium, which it looks absolutely beautiful. Brand new track. I know these Bomber athletes are going to absolutely love it, but with that construction going on.
There you go. While they're waiting for guys to come to the line.
Yeah, with the construction going on, they decided it probably wasn't good to have a bunch of kids running over it and parents and all that stuff. So last week they actually changed the games. I think they went on the road and played last week. So the Bombers elect to punt it. So it looks like starting at the 45-yard line is going to be the Rebels with their second possession. They had to be happy with that first one. Just a couple plays, took it in for the touchdown, then got the 2-point conversion. So now the Rebels come to the line. It looks like it's number 1, Woods, working out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. There's a quick handoff to number 21. Puts on the Jets. There's a first down and more as he is still going. Cuts back inside the 30. That's number 21, Griggs Culver.
And off to Highlands, number 21, Griggs Culver.
And that's going to be a first down for the Rebels.
Takes it down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Highland.
Of course, we appreciate all these fans tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Cool thing about watching on YouTube is you have a Roku. You can just watch us up on the big screen. Joey's doing some adjustments. My eyesight's getting so bad. So the Rebels having some success here in this first half running the ball. Clock continuing to run down to 3:40 and rolling. Is Woods again. He's working out of shotgun formation. Of course, you can see the coaches on there moving kids around. I mean, that's what this is all about, teaching the game of football to these young men. And there's a handoff to Butler. Butler with a nice cutback. Breaks a couple tackles with a stiff arm. And now with a sprint to the end zone, touchdown, Highland. Hoyt Butler takes it in, gets the score. And now Highland jumps up 14-0 in this first half. Here on TLSN, looks like we got Michelle Norris joining us online. She says, "Go Rebels, Jace Poirier." And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But glad to have Michelle. Glad to have you joining us online.
Those joining and watching us, we appreciate if you're on Facebook, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, logged in, go ahead and hit that subscribe.
We only need 10 more to 1,000. We're super close to 1,000, so maybe we can break 1,000 today.
That's our goal, to hit 1,000, so if you can help us out.
And here's Ledger Woods. Quick handoff. There's number 11, Shield. Nice cutback into the end zone, into the end zone for the two-point conversion. So the two-point conversion is good for Highland. So we got 3 minutes, 2 seconds left here in the first quarter, and right now is Highland 16, the Bombers nothing. Here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be back in just a flash. First quarter, Bombers with their third possession. Seeing if they can get something going on offense this time. As Swan gets the snap, and he is nowhere to go there, loses 5 yards. Good penetration there by the Rebel defense.
Also 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 15, ball spot.
So that's going to make it 2nd and 15, ball on the 25. Of course, this Gold Squad coached by head coach Brandon Bellamy. It's like Jace Boyer, who was Michelle gave a shout out to, number 51 on Highland. And those people watching too, reach down if you're watching on Facebook, or hit that share button. Run, gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage. And I believe, Joey, is that 64? Is that who that was on the run? It was a shadow that hit the back of the uniform. I couldn't see it. I believe that was 64. Ethan Seimer. That's who they was using the last game we covered. So.
Even Seimer on the carry, loss of a yard.
Yeah, the young guys of Dylan Conley catches it for us, so now it's going to make it 3rd and 16.
He made it official.
When in doubt, stall until Dylan Conley says the name over the loudspeaker. So, of course, it'll be a little bit easier to read when we get to the 5th and the 6th grade kids. So, again, the Rebels in the backfield. Bombers pick up a couple yards, but then Swan's going to pick up about 2 yards. That's going to make it 4th and 14, so we're probably going to have a punt.
4th down and 18.
Or Dylan actually says it's 4th down and 18, so a loss of 2 yards. I thought it was a gain of 2 yards. So a loss of 2 yards. Going to make it 4th and 18. Bombers going to punt. So the Rebels look like they're going to get possession back as the clock winds down. So that's going to do the end of the first quarter here on the Bomber Youth Football today. We'll be back in just a flash here on TLSN.
Are you ready?
All right, guys, welcome back to the start of the second quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's 16-0. Highland with a couple scores have jumped out. We got some chats to share online. We got Trace Nowlin, who's joined us online, and she says, shout out Ethan Seimer, number 64. So, Tracy, appreciate you joining us. Tracy's watching on Facebook, so reach down, hit that share button. We would greatly appreciate it. Same as Michelle, who gave a shout out. The other ones watching on Facebook, just hit that share button. That way we can get more people to tune in, and that helps us being able to do this broadcast. But we are so glad to have each and every one of you guys joining us here on the TLSN second quarter. Highland coming to the line. Highland with two really good possessions to start off, running the ball. We were talking during the break, Joey. You were mentioning how they was having a lot of success running to the outside.
Yeah, I was talking about Mountain Home running down the outside at these Highland defense. Just they've got some guys out there with a lot of speed. And they're cutting that outside route off on the Mountain Home Bomber offense.
Well, Woods right there with a long pass, incomplete, almost caught. As Highland mixing it up here in this first half. Of course, it's 4 10-minute quarters, running clock, so in this third grade game, so it does move pretty quick. Those people tuning in that's here to watch the fourth grade game that's going to be coming up next, we will end the stream after each game and start a new one, so that way it's separate. It's real easy to find. Also, if you go on our YouTube page, everything on there is categorized, so you can look up Bomber Youth Football and see all the Bomber Youth Football games on there. So this is Woods again. Ball's on the ground. Actually, they snapped it to Butler.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Highlands number 3, Butler.
With the quick move just to make the recovery. That's going to make it third down and long. So loss of 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
It's third down.
So the Bomber defense taking advantage there, and now still only down 2 scores. If they can get a stop here and get the ball back. Still plenty of time left in this ball game. What's cool is with these games, too, kids can go back and watch it. They can hear the highlights. As Woods, they do a snap this time to Butler. Butler, again, explodes to the outside. He has the first down and a little more. On a third and 16, he picks up 22. So that's going to be a first down for the Rebels. So ball now all the way down to the 35-yard line. Nice run by Butler.
I think that's number 9 on the stop. He's out there having to adjust his pants, but I think that was number 9 on the stop for the Bombers.
Yeah, that's Keaton Bozen, who saved the touchdown. As the ball on the 35, Highland coming up with their play. Of course, you know, they get a chance to huddle with their coach each time. Coaches are in the field to kind of help, you know, make sure they get in the correct formation and position. As, you know, there's some teaching that's going on the field at the same time that they're playing this game. So
out there guiding and directing.
There's Woods as whistles and laundry all over the field.
Penalty marker on the field.
So it looks like it's going to be a false start against Highland. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Going to move it down to 1st and 15. Online, too, we got another shout-out. We got Justin Schultz joining us. Says, shout-out to Landon Scheffendor, number 1. So, Justin, appreciate you joining us. So, notice, again, you're on Facebook, so if you can hit that share button, we would greatly appreciate it here at the TLSN. So, Woods with a man in motion. They're going to hand it off. That's number 11, Shield. I'm sorry, they faked me out on that play. And that's actually number 9, Butler. And he's got a couple blockers. He has gone to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. He takes it 40 yards. Not only did the Rebels fool me, but they fooled the Bomber defense. They take it the other way. Nice.
Little switcheroo there,
Nice
Dave.
little switcheroo, and the ball, they take it in. Now it's 22-0 Highland.
Had a little magic up their sleeve on that play.
Yeah, beautiful play there by the Rebels. 40-yard run for number 9, Hudson Butler, as he had a wave of defenders around him. He could have walked in the end zone, so looks like they're going to try the 1-point conversion. Woods has Butler in the backfield with him. This time they're going to Woods. Woods, he rolls to the outside. Gets a nice block. Good block there by number 3, Butler. Hoyt Butler opened that one up, and it's going to be a conversion. A point is good. So that's going to make it Highland 23, Mountain Home 0, as we are now under 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be right back.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
Do you know where the sponsors are? Where's the sponsors at? We're back, pal.
Joey said he said I couldn't find where the sponsors are at, so I had to put them up. And I'm like, I'm blind, but not quite that blind yet.
Dave's having a hard time.
Baylor Swan again. He's got 2 in the backfield. Low snap. Nice play by Swan just to get it. Tries to get around the defense. He is wrapped up and tackled by number 21, Griggs Culver.
Loss of 5 yards, second and 15.
So that's going to be a loss of 5 yards. Make it second and 15. As the clock now down to 3 minutes left here in the first half. Of course, during halftime, we will step away just for a few minutes. Again, love those comments, guys. Keep those comments coming. Appreciate the Bomber Sports Network giving us a shout-out, Dylan Conley. So they do a tremendous job covering Mountain Home athletics. So now the Bombers just trying to get something going good on offense here, as the Rebels have been in control throughout. Looks like Swan's going to throw it. Passes up. He had a man, but just a little bit long, intended for Seimer. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 15.
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open.
He's got quite the arm, though, Dave. I think he threw that ball at least, what, 20, close to 25 yards?
Yeah, he had plenty of mustard on it. Unfortunately, just a little too high trying to get it to Seimer.
To the Home Run Club. Help support your Bomber baseball team today by visiting the concession stand.
Of course, after this game, we have 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. This is the first of a quadruple header. You never hear that very often, a quadruple header of coverage.
That means we're here all day.
Pretty much. As we have Swan, he's got Seimer in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Seimer. But good pursuit by the Rebel defense. That was a nice play by Ledger Woods. He's made a couple good defensive plays here in the first half. And the Bombers elect to punt. So Highland's going to get the ball back as the clock rolls. Right now under 1 minute and 30 seconds. So probably enough time maybe to get a play or two off before the end of the first half. But the Rebels offensively just having a big first half. Bombers struggling on getting something going. But like we said, today's really all about learning these young athletes, learning the game of football.
And it's a great day to be out here on the field doing that. Beautiful weather. We got some burgers cooking over here on the grill to the left of where we're at. You can smell it.
Then we need to make our way down during one of these half times and get a couple of those burgers. My breakfast is still settling, but I got a feeling probably by the 4th grade game I'm going to be getting hungry. So
Take a little break, get something to eat, a little drink. There ain't much time, though, between these games.
no, they move quick. Dylan Conley don't like to mess around. He likes to move this stuff along. Of course, Razorbacks going to be starting in 30 minutes. We'll be giving Razorback highlights during the game, too, or score updates, not highlights. Showed highlights. They kick us off Facebook. Here comes Woods with 15 seconds. Probably going to be the last play of the first half. He hands it to number 39, Wells. Wells, again, around the edge. He's got a blocker in front of him, and he looks like he might take it all the way down the sideline. Touchdown, number 39, Kamani Wells. Takes it 52 yards for the score, and that's going to make it 29-0. As Wells puts on the Jets. Now extends the lead. And that was the last play. Going to be the last play here of the first half.
Highland will attempt the 1-point conversion.
So Highland's going to attempt the 1-point conversion. The clock is at 0. Of course, this is year 1 of the Bomber Youth Football League, and Joey, they've done a tremendous job putting this league together. They've had good attendance, good group that's come over from Highland today. I mean, that's for the third grade team. That's a pretty good crowd they got.
Yeah, we'll have to show that here right after this play.
And they have people shuffling, good group that's come in from the Bombers as well. Ball is on the ground. It's recovered by number 7, who picks it up, slices, dices, knocks over a couple Bombers and gets in. Number 7, that's Manning Sinclair.
The extra point is good.
The extra point attempt is good.
It looked like a bowling ball there, Dave, rolling through the defense.
Yeah, he kind of looked like a man among boys on that play. He takes it in for the 1-point conversion.
We were talking about the crowd, so we're going to show the Highland crowd.
And the Highland, good group that's come over from Highland. And, of course, the Bombers got a good group. Still people filing in here. So we're going to go to halftime, Joey, here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in about 5 minutes here on TLSN.
Are you ready?
So thank you for that. I understand you're still live streaming games or watching the games or live streaming, a lot of high school games, which helps parents watch their kids who can't make the game. So I know how big a deal that is, and it's an important thing that you're doing, helping those parents be able to watch their kids play. So nice job there.
All right, guys, we are back for the second half here on the Bomber Youth Football League. That was Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Tom Glavin giving a shout-out to our very own Joey the Dealmaker Shaw. He had a birthday the other day, so Tom Glavin said happy birthday to him. So also gave a shout-out for doing games. So there's Joey in here. He's having fun in the booth. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's going to be a long day, so we're going to have a lot of fun up here. So
Tom Glavin, he's awesome.
Yeah, Joey, of course, he's a big Braves fan. Fortunately, the Braves got knocked out this year. So
they did.
And some exciting comeback the other night. Houston pulling out the victory over Texas.
Well, Tom Glavin, he skunked a lot of folks out of the stadium.
Oh, he did, man. He could definitely skunk people out of the stadium, that's for sure. As we're starting the second half, as Joey getting ready for the second half here. 5 minutes is not a lot of time, so we were sprinting around, and here goes sprinting around. There's Highland with a pass complete.
He went right to the air.
That's number 7, Sinclair, with the catch, gets the first down. Sinclair looks like he could be a good basketball player, too. He's got about 6 inches to a foot over some of those defenders out there. Of course, those people watching online, guys, this is an interactive broadcast. Give us a shout-out. We've already done a couple shout-outs. We'd love to do some more here on Bomber Youth Football.
Let us know who you're watching. Are you cheering for the Mount Home Bombers, or are you here for Highland? Also, shout-out to a player. Love to call out their name on air. And remember, these games will be up on our YouTube channel. That's originally what we were using YouTube for, was to have a log of all the games that we've covered over the years. But now we're trying to grow it, and we're live streaming on YouTube as well as Facebook.
Ledger Woods, he's got a man in motion, and it's going to be a quick handoff. That's the number 11. Good defensive play in the backfield. That's number 64, Ethan Seimer, with the nice play. Tackle for a loss of 5 yards. As that was Nolan Scheel running with the ball.
Also 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 15.
Highland's coach over there talking to the boys. I said they're out here teaching them. You'll see them out here guiding them a little bit on the field, directing traffic, as we say.
Highland comes to the line. There's a quick snap. This is Sinclair. Sinclair has a blocker out in front, and it opens up. There's flags all over. I think that one's going to be coming back as Sinclair, one man to beat, stiff arm into the end zone. That's a long touchdown run, 63 yards. But that one, I think, is going to be coming back as Sinclair takes it 63 yards, but there was laundry all in the backfield, and it is against the Rebels.
There's your laundry, Dave.
Yep, there it is. It is a good day. Saturday's the day you want to go get laundry detergent. A lot of coupons, especially Dollar General. You got your $5 off coupon, then you get your $3 off gain 60 flings. So you basically get $8 off of it. So you buy 2 of them, you'll get a total of $8 off.
Dollar General ought to be sponsoring us.
They should. I talk about them every week when we talk about laundry.
Well, their logos and everything are yellow. The flag's yellow. You talk about the laundry and the coupons. Why?
And what you do is you use your Dollar General coupons. Then you take a picture of it and put it on Fetch, and you get points for that and earn gift cards with that. So if you're smart with it, you can, I'm earning points on Fetch, using the credit card to make the payment and then pay off the credit card right away, but I earn the rewards. So everything I do, they're paying me to spend my money, basically. So as Money play from the Bombers earlier in this possession. Now here's Seimer with another money play on the outside. As he catches Butler, Seimer. Great defensive play by Seimer. And that's going to force a third down. Third down and 23.
Stadium, get loud. It's third down.
Yeah, I forgot this earlier, too. The Bomber Sports Network, they gave us a shout-out. They went, yeah, yeah. On that play, Ethan Seimer, yeah.
It wasn't, ooh, yeah. It was just, yeah.
See, there's the, ooh, yeah, that's like the Stone Cold Steve, that's the
Macho Man.
Macho Man, oh, yeah, dig it. But on that one, that's more like the Josh Kaminsky, yeah, yeah. Good play. Good play by the Bombers. Third down, 23. Let's get a yeah on this play.
And there's a whistle.
Whistle and laundry. And right now the Rebels are going the wrong way on this first possession here, the third quarter.
False start against the Rebels.
Good for the Bombers here.
That's going to make it 3rd and a mile. Of course, the Rebels have shown they can bust open a big play. Yeah.
They got the Jets.
See, I don't do the yeah as good. Like Dylan Conley does a good yeah. Of course, Josh Kaminsky. If you ever watch XL7 Sports, you know he has the Stone Cold Steve Austin yeah. Dylan Conley does a pretty good yeah too. Here comes Ledger Woods. He's got 3 in the backfield. It's a quick snap. There's to Sinclair. Sinclair again, nice stiff arm. Breaking tackles, nice cutback. But there's the Bombers, third graders with the stop. Nice play.
He was hit by a squadron of Bombers there, Dave.
Yeah, squadron of Bombers. And, I mean, Sinclair, he's a load, man. He hit 3 Bombers hit him, but the 3 Bombers went back the other way. Sinclair.
Big boy.
And that forces a Highland punt. So the first time that Highland is punted here in the game. So
good job.
I know, hey, we got to say yeah to the Bomber offense there, Joey.
Good job. Way to go, Bomber defense.
Or Bomber defense. Yeah, I said offense, didn't I?
Way to shut it down.
So online we got Taylor Gia saying good luck. I think Taylor is a scammer. I bet money Taylor's a scammer. We're going to get our first scammer of the day. Usually when they'll say okay or go or something like that, they turn out to be a scammer. Those people are watching online, if you do see something pops up, say, watch in 4K, ignore it. Yeah. You don't want to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, the 4K cameras are way out of our price range, so.
And it's not 4K. They say, give us your credit card info, and then we'll run with it. So
yeah.
I love talking to scammers while we're on air. It's a lot of fun.
Dave usually shuts the scammers game.
If
down
Taylor's not
quick.
a scammer, I apologize. It's just that's what we've seen so many scammer things pop up now. So we'll see what Taylor Gia does.
Yeah, we have had a lot of scammers popping
Yep,
up.
she is a scammer. If you look at all of her posts, her game will be broadcast live here. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Taylor Gia. Yep, there we go. There's game will be broadcast live here on 4K Sports. Delete. Scammers are not allowed. Bye-bye, Taylor Gia. And here goes the Bombers. Speaking of getting a nice run to the outside is number 7, Baylor Swan. That's been probably the best offensive play from the Bombers so far. Happy trails to Taylor Gia, scammer, until we meet again.
You blocked her, right?
Actually, yeah, no. Actually, yeah, I did. I did block. I deleted and blocked. They'll probably change the letter and try something else again. But, yeah, to the people watching out there, watch it out. Michelle Church online. She's watching on YouTube. Says, come on, Bombers. Shout out to Baylor Swan.
There we go.
Baylor Swan, of course, great play last play. Now they hand it to Ethan Seimer. Tries to go up the middle. Good defensive pursuit there by number 77, James Hooks. So it's going to make it a third down. Looks like a loss of 2 yards. So 3rd down and 6 for the Bombers. Michelle Church, I bet you she loved that nice little run that Baylor Swan had just a minute ago, and the Bombers needing another one to see if they can get a first down. Clock running here in the 3rd quarter, now less than a minute. Michelle's watching on YouTube. You haven't done it yet, Michelle, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 1,000. Help us get there, guys. We'd love for this to be the day that we break 1,000. And now here comes Baylor Swan. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks a tackle. Nice play by Swan. Cuts back, dip and dive, and nowhere to go. They still can't take Swan down, but finally
Baylor Swan on the carry.
a squadron of Rebels. That doesn't sound right. Not a squadron of Rebels. Just a ton of Rebels take him down at almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to lose 4 yards, but Swan was not wanting to go down.
Maybe we'll just say an army.
An army of Rebels takes him down.
That's the end of the third
So that's going to be the end of the
quarter.
3rd quarter. So the Bombers in that one, much better 3rd quarter. They keep that 0-0 in the 3rd. And we're getting ready to go to the 4th here on Bomber Youth Football. It's Highland 30, Mountain Home 0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Welcome back to the 4th here on Bomber Youth Football. There's Baylor Swan with the pass off the hands, trying to get it to number 64, Seimer. Off the hands, incomplete. As the Bombers go for it on 4th down, and it looks like they almost had it. Nice throw.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
Yeah,
So
very
Highland's
close.
going to get it back now, 1st and 10.
From the 37-yard line.
Dave, on our page on Facebook, you got to interview someone special, somebody MSW and also a pro MMA fighter.
Yeah, Mid-States Wrestling superstar and MMA superstar, must-see TV, Colton Theron Vaught. He was our first guest on Season 3 of TLSN Overtime. We're going to be pumping out a bunch of episodes of that coming up in the next couple months, so stay tuned there. That interview should be posted tomorrow, about a 20-minute interview with a ultra athlete, great competitor, and someone that we've seen. I've seen him from almost his very first match to grow into. Now he is the Missouri heavyweight champion. So yeah, you have to check that out. So there's a pass, and it is intercepted by the Bombers. Yeah, there go the Bombers with the interception and run back.
Nice catch.
Nice catch. I think trying to get the number on that.
Is intercepted.
Is that a 9? It's a 9.
Yeah, that's 9. That's Keaton Bozen. He had a shout out earlier, and then he got to see a great play done there. Catherine Clark's got to love that play. Keaton Bozen with the interception.
Now the crowd gets alive over here. That's what we like.
And the Bombers with the turnover, playing much better here in the second half.
Bombers will have possession of the football, 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
So now the Bombers going to get the ball back. Sarah Bellamy online says, great job, boys. That was a beautiful interception and run back. And now the Bombers, they've played even after being down 30-0 in the first half, have played even here in the second half. And going to get it now on the 49-yard line in Rebel territory. And there's Swan. It's going to be a handoff. And tackled in the backfield.
Loss of 3 yards on the play, 2nd down and 13.
So it's going to be a loss of 3 yards. And, Joey, I couldn't see the number on that play.
I couldn't either.
Yeah, so it was a loss of 3 for the Bombers. So it's going to make it 2nd down and 13. Sarah Bellamy, she's joining us on Facebook, so hopefully she's following us. Michael Bozen says, that's my boy. Great job, son. Number 9. So, yeah, beautiful play by Keaton Bozen. And now the Bombers see if they can punch it in here on offense. As Swan looks like he's going to throw. He pulls it down. Nice cutback. And that's going to be a 1st down and a little bit more. Breaks a tackle. It's a sprint to the end zone. Touchdown, Bombers! Baylor Swan takes it in 53 yards. And the Bombers coming to life here in the second half.
That play woke up the crowd over here, I tell you. Everybody on their feet clapping. That's what we like, the energy.
It started with the great interception by Bozen, and then Swan takes it 53 yards. Nice play. Michael Bozen online says, go Bombers. So now that makes it 30-6. I'm getting a little bit of wind feedback, Joey, on. Do we have a mic? Do you have another mic out there? Or?
I do, but hey, I got a windsock, so.
All right, yeah, we'll put the
second.
windsock on. We're hearing a little bit of a breeze.
It's a little windy out there.
A little windy. Here goes Swan again. He pulls it down. He tries to cut back. He is wrapped up just short of the end zone on the 2-point conversion. So that's going to be a Bomber score. So we got 4:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Bombers on the board now. It's the Rebels 30, Bombers 6 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to the fourth quarter. A little bit of excitement here in the fourth as the Bombers. Baylor Swan takes it 53 yards. Bombers on the board in our first of 4 games. And here go the Rebels back. There's number 7, Sinclair. And Sinclair with a big stiff arm. Another big stiff arm and takes it all the way 70 yards. Another long touchdown run for Manning Sinclair. So that's going to be a touchdown Highland. So Highland strikes right back. Sinclair takes it 70 yards. Couple big stiff arms. And Highland scores. Touchdown. Going to make it 36-6. As we're now 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Of course, after this, we have the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade games. Looks like number 64, Simer, he's a little shaken up. He's up and walking. Looks like he's just fine. So it looks like he's going to actually be sitting out this play. So number 1, Landon Sheffendor, coming in for Simer.
Highland will attempt the 2-point conversion from the 5-yard line.
So Highland now going to try the 2-point conversion. There's a snap, ball on the ground. Bombers battling for it, and they get the fumble recovery.
The
2-point conversion attempt is no good.
With a minute 15 remaining in the ballgame, your score, Highland.
So right now it's Highland 36, Bombers 6. Less than a minute to go. Clock continuing to run here in the 4th quarter. We appreciate you guys joining us for this 3rd grade game. Let's read some comments. We got Michael Bozen saying, go Bombers. Justin Schiltz says, good second half effort. Yes, much better. It's been an even second half, 36. It's been 6-6 in the second half. Michelle Church, way to go. Michael Bozen, go Bombers. Nice play, playing way better in the second half. And the Bomber Sports Network, you know what they say, Joey. Yeah. See, notice when we start saying, yeah, the Bombers are playing better. Maybe that needs to be a new thing. I mean, it's not copyrighted by Josh Kaminsky, is it?
Maybe.
Yeah, we might want to check. We'll reach out to Bob Rechtenwald and Josh Kaminsky. Because that's kind of his thing, like on the, when he does the Bomber games, he'll do a play, he'll go, yeah, like Stone Cold.
Yeah, I wonder if Stone Cold has that. He may have copyrighted.
Yeah, Stone Cold might have it copyrighted, so.
It'd be like Macho Man. Did Macho Man ever have his copyrighted?
No. Well, he's deceased now, so
Does that end?
I think he's okay.
Does it end copyrights upon death, or?
I don't know. Unless it's something set to go to the family. I don't know. That's too much legal talk here at 10:58 in the morning. 6-6. 51 seconds to go. The Bombers seeing if they could finish on a here in the first game. And there's a good run. That's Sheffendor, number 1. Looks like he's going to picks up about 3 yards. As the clock now down to 30 seconds. Bombers going to have to move to try to get another playoff. As our first of 4 is coming to an end. Bombers coming to the line. This should be the last play of the game. So we'd love for them to see if they could bust out something big. And there's a handoff. Gets a little room around the corner. Sprint down the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds. Another good run. That's a first down run. Also loses his shoes. Knocked out of his shoes.
They will have 2 remaining in the ballgame.
I think that's is that 46, Joey, I believe? I think that's 46. That's Gannon Cowart with the first down run and getting knocked out of his shoes. Pretty impressive there. 5 seconds left, so this will do it. So the Bombers see if they can get a big last play here. Good effort, though, Joey, in the second half.
Yes, a lot better second half than the first. We had some comments, folks online talking about much better second half.
Yeah. We're going to have to CC in Josh Kaminsky, though, and ask him, say, you haven't copyrighted. Yeah, have you? Because that's – well, Joey, are you having fun here on Saturday? Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, you're supposed to go, yeah. Just say yeah. Every question I ask you, you're supposed to say yeah to. Did the Bombers play better here in the second half, Joey?
Do I go, yeah?
Yeah, you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Ball's on the ground. There's Swan. Running around, breaks a tackle.
Still on his feet.
Dipping and diving and running for a first down. Swan, is he going to try to take it all the way? He cuts back.
Come on.
Swan, it's a foot race. What a run by Baylor. Swan, yeah, to end the game. As he takes it 56 yards. Dipping, diving, styling, profiling. It's a touchdown, Bombers. Baylor Swan with the Sports Center play of the day, Joey.
What a run, and what a way to end the game for the Bombers.
Yeah, what a finish for the Bombers.
Congratulations to Highland on the win, but way to go, Bombers, to end it on that note.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and get their 2-point conversion, even though time's run out. So they get one more play, but what a play by Swan.
So they said, let them run this last one. We're going to end it on hopefully a 2-point conversion here.
So the Bombers actually outscore Highland here in the second half. So much better second half by this third grade Bomber squad. And, of course, after this game is over, for those getting ready to tune in for the fourth grade, we're actually going to end this stream, and then we'll start a new one that will be titled Fourth Grade Game. That way it's easy for you to go back. You don't have to go through 10 hours of live streaming to try to find your game. It's all going to be categorized. So
you guys can find that right on the YouTube channel. That's right, YouTube.
You mean it's on the YouTube?
It's on the YouTube.
And the Facebooks.
And the Facebooks. A lot easier to find on the YouTube.
Yeah, much easier to find on the YouTubes than the Facebooks. As Baylor Swan with an incredible run to finish the game. And now, seeing if they can get the 2-point conversion. They give it to Seimer. He goes straight ahead. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2-point attempt is no good, but the Bombers in the second half play much better. But the overall score, Highland, they're going to take the victory 36-12 in our first game here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And we got Michelle Church. She says, awesome job, Baylor. Michael Bozen said, good game, boys. Beat Harrison next weekend. Will you all be broadcasting next Saturday? Joey, I'm going to answer this one with a, yeah, we will be here next week, Michael. You have to tune in. It's Mountain Home Harrison. Yeah, we got to be there.
That's right. So if you haven't done it yet, remember to follow us on Facebook and go over to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000 over there. We started off with Facebook, so we have a lot more people following us on Facebook. So if you guys could go over and hit that subscribe button on YouTube, it'd greatly help us, and we greatly appreciate you. And we'll be right back here for the fourth grade game.